Okay, hey guys, this is my question and answer vlog. I'm going to answer the questions that you guys left me. I'm totally doing this vlog in my friend's bathroom because I don't want to do it in front of anybody because I suck at doing my vlogs in front of people. So here I am. Okay, first question is, do I have trouble getting Jaden to sleep in his own bed? And the answer to that is, we used to have a huge problem with it. The only time he would go to bed is when he went to bed with me and Thomas in our bed. But recently, now that we moved back into Thomas's mom and dad's house, we are all in one room right now. So we have to share a room. He's getting a room built onto the house, but right now we are sharing a room. So we have started putting him in his pack and play to sleep at night, and that's been going really well. He still wakes up like once or twice, and we either have to put a pacifier in his mouth or give him his bottle, but he does go right back to sleep, and he does sleep by himself in his pack and play. But it was a struggle at first, but now he's getting a lot better in it. So yes, we have had trouble with it, but it's getting better. Okay, next question. What do Thomas and I study in college? I am going to be a math teacher, so I'm studying education. I want to be a middle school math teacher. And Thomas is kind of, I don't even know what he's doing. At one point it was computers and technology and stuff, and another time he changed to criminal justice, so he doesn't really know what he wants to do right now, but I am going to be a math teacher. Next question. You said he was teething again. What age did he start teething the first time? He started teething when he was 4 months. I don't know exactly how many weeks he was. I'd have to go back and look it up. But he was 4 months, and we don't notice him teething. Like, he has 2 sets of teeth now. We didn't notice him teething until maybe like 2 weeks before they actually broke through. And for like 3 days straight, he just like cries, and you can tell he doesn't feel good. And he cries at night, and he doesn't sleep well at night. And then as soon as you start to see him come through, like as soon as you start to see him surface, he's okay. The time that he's not okay is when you don't see him yet, and that's when he like flips out and he doesn't feel good and everything. And the only thing that we could do to like really even comfort him was Tylenol. We tried everything else, but nothing really worked. It was kind of something, to me, I think teething is just kind of something you have to wait out, because there's really not much you can do to help with the pain except for give him Tylenol. And so yeah, he was 4 months when he got his first set, and he's just now, he's almost 8 months, and his second set are coming in. Next question, do you ever make your own baby food? And a lot of you already know the answer to this question. It is yes. I've made vlogs on it. You can go back and look at my previous videos. We make almost all of our own baby food. We make it in a food processor, and he likes that a lot better than the pre-packaged kind. And we make all kinds of stuff. Anything you can put in a food processor and puree, we do that, and then we freeze it. We freeze it in ice cube trays, and then once they're frozen, we put them in Ziploc baggies, and then when he's ready to eat it, we just take out however many ice cubes, put it in a bowl, and defrost it in the microwave. So yes, we make almost all of our own baby food. Our freezer is full of baby food ice cubes right now. Next question. How much time do you spend on making his baby food? And how much fruit and veggies do you buy? Well, this is kind of a hard question to answer because we don't really spend that much time on it. We usually just go to the grocery store, we go to Whole Foods and get organic fruits and vegetables. We come home, we steam the ones that have to be steamed, and then we, puree them and then freeze them. And we don't have to do it very often because we make pretty big batches at once. And I don't really know how much we spend. It just depends on like what we're buying. And I never really keep track of it. It's not really that expensive because, I don't know, like say 2 sweet potatoes goes a long way in making baby food. Like, I don't know. I can't really answer that question very well, but it doesn't really take that long. We usually just take like about an evening. We go to the grocery store, we buy what we need to buy, and then it just takes an evening to do. We don't rush through, we start and then we might like start watching TV and I don't know. But it doesn't take that long. The only thing that is long about it is when you have to peel the vegetables and steam them. But the actual pureeing doesn't take very long at all, and then you just put them in ice cube trays. So it really doesn't take that long. Next question. Do I draw or I'm into art? The answer is I'm probably about as unartistic as they come. I wish I could draw and I wish I could paint because I love to paint, even though like I don't paint like anything like any pictures or anything, but I like to paint just for fun, But yeah, I can't draw worth crap. And I was one of the people in art class that always like tried to get other people to draw my pictures and stuff because I sucked at it. So I can't draw. Next question. Do Thomas and I plan on having more kids, and when? Of course we plan on having more kids. I cannot wait to give Jaden a brother or a sister. And we are going to at least have 4 kids. I would like to have 6, but I know it would probably be more feasible to only have 4 because they're so expensive and everything. But if I was rich, I would have, probably 10 kids. But financially, we'll probably only have 4 because, we want to make sure they have the best things that they can have and everything. And I want to start trying to conceive again next September. So hopefully we will conceive in September or somewhere around then. That way I can have the baby sometime in the summer so that it won't mess with going to class and doing school and everything. So I won't have to take extra time off, because with Jaden, luckily, I didn't have to take extra time off in college because he was born the week before Christmas break, so I never had to take extra time off for him. So I'm hoping I'll have the next baby during the summer, so we're going to start trying to conceive next September. Next question, do you all want more kids in the future? I just answered that. Yes, of course we do. Next question, why are you guys moving? A lot of you probably already know this question as well. We moved because we were living in Columbus and all of our family lives in Clarksville, and we wanted to be closer to family, and I didn't like living in the city, and Clarksville is country. So we wanted to be closer to family, and I just didn't like living in the city. So I transferred colleges so that we could be closer to home, and we moved in with Thomas's parents so that we could save a ton of money, because before our rent for our apartment, not including utilities, was $750 a month. So we're saving a ton of money moving in with Thomas's parents. Next question, how long do you plan to breastfeed? I plan to breastfeed until Jaden is a year old. I still breastfeed him, but I mostly just nurse him in the morning and at night. Other than that, I usually pump. I mostly just pump. Oh, next question. What is Jaden's middle name? Jaden's middle name is Isaac. So his name is Jaden Isaac Hobbs. Next question. How much did he weigh when he was born, and how long was he? Jaden was 7 pounds 2 ounces when he was born, and he was 21.5 inches long. So he was a long and skinny baby. And then I think that's all the questions. Anyways, yeah, that was the last one. So yeah, I hope I answered all your guys' questions.